Today on the channel, a controversial one. Mattel Elite 88, Trish Stratus, Chase Edition. Welcome everyone, Kyle here. Welcome back to the channel for another Elite Series 88 unboxing and review by Mattel, of course. And today on the channel, we've got Trish Stratus, her first Elite in quite some time. And I was lucky enough at Ringside Collectibles, use discount code Kyle, sent me this Trish Stratus. I think they must have mixed up because this is actually the Chase version, and I ordered the original version. And I'm wanting the original version more if I had to choose between the two, but you guys know me, I have a complete Elite collection. I have every single one ever, and I got to keep that going. So I was going to get this eventually, so it makes it easier on the hunt for me out in the stores, because I like to find my Chases out in the stores, as you guys know. It makes it a little easier for me because I think I'll be able to find the regular edition a lot easier than the Chase. I mean, that just makes sense. So thank you, Ringside, for your mistake, but helping me out and supporting the channel. That's what I'm going to view it as. They said, you know, we want to help Kyle out. We should send him something, even though I paid for it, but you get where I'm going with that. But this is the most controversial figure we've had in the Elite lineup in some time. And I gotta say, I've seen a lot of prototype images over the years, many years, all the way back to Elite Series 1, the Jax days and stuff like this. This is one of the ones that has made me scratch my head the most in recent memory. Yes, we had a little bit of the Survivor Series fiasco of 2021 with Hulk Hogan and Bret Hart. Check out those reviews if you did miss those. Bret Hart, a little better than expected, but that Hulk Hogan was a heck of a lot better than expected. So I knew Trish was going to be in that mindset. It was going to be somewhere in the middle, I hoping it would be like Hulk Hogan. It would come around. And we'll see once we get this out of the package. But I'm not really feeling good about this one, guys. This could be the blunder figure of the year, possibly. I don't know. We'll see. But we're going to get out of the package. We're going to do this review like we do all the reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. And we're going to see where it goes from there. We'll also compare it to the basic version of this Trish Stratus that was released 2-3 years ago in the WrestleMania Basics series. We'll take a look at that. I believe that's the series it was in. But let's take a look at the packaging first. Let's start with their very light figure. Female figure is always notoriously light. This is a very light packaging box. But there's Trish Stratus at the very bottom. You got the Elite logo. We got Trish looking only like she could look. Boy, was she a little Spitfire back then, we'll call it. We got Certified Authentic. Certified Authentic, this might be the case where they don't want to put the Certified Authentic emblem on the figure. That very well could be. We'll see how this review goes. I'm going to be nice, but I'm going to be fair. I'm going to be honest like I always am. I'm always honest. Got to call a spade a spade. True Effects right there. WWE Elite 88, of course. On the side, Trish looking only like she can look once again. And again. So there he is, two of them. And they got the Elite logo down below on both those sides. On the back, we got that same image of Trish. We got her name up there, Elite logo, Elite 88 at the very top. We got a little blurb to the side. We're definitely reading that blurb. You guys know I love a good blurb. And then we got the rest of her cohorts of Elite Series 88. We're unboxing them all on the channel this week. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. You don't want to miss one of those. And then at the very end of the week, we rank them all. I put them all together and we rank them. So stay tuned for that. I don't know. Where will Trish be on the spectrum? We'll find out. All right, Trish Stratus from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Finisher, the Stratusfaction, of course. 5'5", career highlight, 7-time women's champion, WWE Hall of Famer. Before the 7-time women's champion was the Diva of the Decade, Trish Stratus delivered 100% Stratusfaction as a ringside manager in the Attitude Era. So there you go. And Trish Stratus, little known fact, she was supposed to be in Waterloo, Iowa for the Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame induction ceremony this year. 3rd time's the charm. She will be there next year in the summer of 2022 in July. Be there. I'm making my plans. I hope to see you guys there. Trish will be there, of course, and I'll be there, so come say hi to me. But Trish, it was funny on her social media, I don't know if it was Twitter, Instagram, I remember seeing it, she really does like these figures a whole lot. She really put them over, saying how great they were and stuff. So I don't know if that's Trish just saying, hey, my figures are great, or if she's a real avid action figure collector and she got in there deep and got the old monocle out like Mr. Peanut and went to town looking at this. Who knows? But Trish, it's Stratus approved. I don't know if it's going to be Kyle approved, though, so we'll see. But there it is. Let's unbox this one. Let's get down to it. You got to get down to it eventually. Blue background. I like that a whole lot. We'll go. Which way do we want to go? Which way? Anybody? Choose your own adventure. To the side. See you later. There it goes. All right, Trish. We're in for it now. There's the old plastic prison. She's got her arms outreached there. I do like the looks of that going on. Very cool. She's got the Trish Stratus hands. I think this is the first time we've seen these hands here with kind of the finger pointing going on like that. I believe that's the first time we've seen these hands. So there's some newness here. There's some new factor going on. So we like that a lot. Let's pump her out here. Get that robe through. We've got extra hands. Uh-oh, we got some issues. See you later. There it goes. So we got just 2 plain Jane hands. We don't got to get into these, but they're just 2 gripping hands here. Nothing special with those. Now, unfortunately, no fisted hands with this Trish Stratus. So that is a miss if you ask me. One of these should have been fisted, but we did not get that. So there you go. She does have her pointing finger hands, and one is extremely bent, but you guys know, just a little pressure, you can kind of mold that back into place. Oh, I see some issues right off the bat. On her blonde hair, we got a lot of black scuffs all over the hair there. So that is truly unfortunate. Is this robe staining at all? No, it doesn't seem to be staining. Soft goods robe on Trish here. I like that a whole lot as well, as you guys can imagine. So that is nice, the soft goods here. And like I said, she does have new hands going on. So she's got a few things going for her here. Get her all straightened out. So this is her Canadian attire. Once again, this is the chase attire. The other attire is more black. More when I think of this era of Trish Stratus, I definitely think of that other one as opposed to this one. Does she fit on a ringside collectible stand? I'm sure she does. Use discount code Kyle, save 10%, like I said. So she does fit on there. But now we got to get down to everything everybody's talking about. The robe, of course. And the robe is nice, soft material, not plastic. Everybody wanted to know how this robe was. I don't even think anybody cared about her face at all. The robe took so much away from it. But a nice robe. Once again, first time in the line. I don't think we've ever seen this robe in the past. So we get some new stuff here. But all kidding aside, let's get down to it. Let's talk about her hat. Now, this hat here has got the red trim around it. Kind of her patented cowboy hat she wore for a while. The other one, you know, with the pink hat, the black hat. She had a lot of different ones. This is, of course, the Canadian Celebration hat. So she does have that going on. So there it is. Get down to that. And I think that's pretty much everything we got to talk about, right? Oh, yes. We have to talk about her face. How could I forget? We got to talk about the face on this one. And that is where the figure goes south. You take that head out, truly a butter face. I put my thumb on this figure. Everything is pretty awesome. The hands, the robe, the paint, the Canadian colors, even the hat on here. Everything looks great. But then once you take your thumb off and you look at the face, it just, I was hoping it would look better in person. It just doesn't. I don't know. She looks like a young Lama Sue. That's the impression I get. You guys remember Lama Sue? Probably if you watch my Star Wars videos. I'll put a nice picture up here of her. Yeah, maybe that's a little rough, but that's what it reminds me of. First impression, I look at this, I see, oh, it's Lama Sue. Lama Sue from the Clone Wars, Kamino's finest. That's kind of what I get there. It's just, I don't know. It either looks like that, or it looks like if Kyle dyed his hair blonde, and he shaved his beard off, and he put on his fanciest makeup. You know, my wife, you think I have a figure collection? You should see my wife's makeup collection. It is unbelievable. It boggles my mind. I could go on a big tangent, but I'm not going to do it. But it's crazy. But it looks like she, you know, so I'm going to make Kyle pretty, and Kyle's going to go out and cosplay as Trish Stratus. That's being a little rough, but you got to call a spade a spade. We've seen so many good figures, so many good head sculpts and scans and stuff like that from Mattel over the years. I guess you can't bat 1,000. You're going to have some stumbles, and this is probably the biggest stumble we've seen in a long time with Mattel, at least in my opinion. It just doesn't work for me. This head sculpt just doesn't work. I don't know if somebody that wasn't a collector but knew who Trish Stratus was, if they could identify this as Trish Stratus. That's usually the gut check on a figure. It's like, okay, if this person knows Trish Stratus, they watched the Attitude Era but never watched again. If you said, hey, you remember Trish Stratus? They said, yeah. And then if you said, well, what figure is this? And they wouldn't be able to say it's Trish Stratus. So that's a miss there. So I don't know what happened. We go back to Trish's old head scan, and this is that WrestleMania figure I was telling you guys about, the basic from back in the day. I can't believe the basic is kind of better. You could really smoke and mirrors, and I guarantee there's some people out there that are going to do that. They're going to put this robe on this one. This hat won't quite work on this one. It looks a little big, but this one is truly the superior figure, and this is the old school technology to make the faces and the head sculpts and stuff like that. Now, this one looks awfully Topanga-esque. Of course, Topanga from Boy Meets World. We all know Topanga. This one looks better, and they used, I think, this exact same head in, was it a Target Hall of Fame, maybe, release? I think with a little darker hair, possibly. I can't remember off the top of my head, but Unfortunately, between the two, the head on this one wins. And I know a lot of people are saying, hey, well, what we got to do is you just boil and pop this off, pop it off of here, and bam, there you go. You've got a new head for Trish Stratus. You could do that. But, you know, for me, I'm just such a traditionalist, I guess. I don't like to mix and swap a lot of parts on my figures. I don't like to do it at all, actually. I always think of the day, hey, I'm going to want to sell this Trish Stratus, and all of a sudden, oh, wait, what head do I have on here? When you start moving that stuff around, I feel like it takes away from it. And I don't know if I'm just not creative enough. I don't know what the reason is, but I just don't feel that way. One thing I will note going forward on all Elites, the heads pop off fairly easy on these, so that is a nice point for you guys that like to head swap and stuff like that, move stuff around. That's going to be a lot easier for customizers out there. So everybody in this whole series, the heads do pop off for transferability. You know, like that Rey Mysterio, do you really need to pop his head off? You can't really put another head on there because it really wouldn't make sense. But some of the other guys like Roman Reigns, you can maybe move some heads around, make some smoke and mirrors, make some changes. And once again, like this Trish, you could put her in some hot water or a hair dryer, pop this head off, put it on here if you wanted to. I don't recommend it. That's not what I want to do, but you might want to. And if you want to do that, hey, you very well could. And that could be an answer to your problems with this Trish. But I gotta say, this Trish just underwhelming. I was hoping for the best. It just really didn't hit where I wanted to be hit with this Trish Stratus figure. I hope we get a do-over sometime soon. I think Trish is iconic enough that we need a do-over. We need to give us another Trish out there with a good head sculpt, head scan, true effects, whatever way they want to do it. So hopefully that does come maybe in 2022. We can only hope. So there it is, Trish Stratus. You guys give me your thoughts in the comments below. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this Mattel Elite 88 unboxing and review. Let me know your comments down below. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the old notification bell. Follow me on social media at SirPaul64 on Twitter, _Kyle_Peterson on Instagram, and of course, ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. So for Elite 88, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.